Yo, what up? It's your boy Bummer, and today we're going to be doing a regular video talking about the Forge. Alright, so the game's been out for just about a week now, if you had the Ultimate Edition and you're able to play early. And with that, there's already, a meta that's developed, speaking specifically for the Horde playlist. Now, I think I'll probably get a little bit further into the meta as a whole in another video, but in this one I just want to focus specifically on a particular part of it, which is using Jack in combination with the Forge. And basically, with this combination, what you want to do is you want to upgrade the Forge to level 4 as soon as possible, as soon as the game starts. A lot of people are able to get it to level 4 around like wave 6, 7-ish. And then from there, you just use Jack and farm as much power you can through that Forge. And while you're doing this, you want to make sure that the player who is playing Jack has his Jack skill called Optimizer equipped. And this is the skill card that gives you a bonus to getting more power from the Forge when you're smelting the weapons in it. And this bonus by default starts at like 100%, and then you can upgrade it all the way up to 200%. And that'll end up giving you a total of like 3 times the amount of power that you would normally get when you're forging a weapon without having this card equipped at all. Now, it is worth stating that the strategy is still can be worth it even if you just have the 100% card, just the default one. It does ultimately depend on how good the Jack player is. You want to make sure that he is diligently collecting the weapons off the map and depositing them into the Forge as much as possible. And what I want to do now is kind of go over some numbers. I went back and analyzed this match I played as Jack that's playing in the background, and manually calculated how much power that I generated throughout this match. And what I did to calculate it, instead of just taking a calculator and just adding like 300 every time that number popped up until the end of the match, what I did is I went ahead and made it a sheet and put a tally mark next to each number that popped up each time. Since at each level there's only 3 possible numbers that can pop up. You either have the low cost guns, the mid-tier guns, or the most expensive guns. And so since you get it to level 4 Forge like by wave 6 or 7, it's very easy just to tally one of the 3 numbers that pop up for 90% of the game. Now, in this match, I collected a total of 266 guns altogether, including the time when the Forge was level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Alright, throughout that whole time, 266 guns. Now, from that, by the time we got to wave 50, I had generated 85,525 power. Now, it only takes 36,000 to get the Forge to level 4 if you're using an engineer on your team that has the discount for 10%. And I had generated 85,525 power. Now, it's also worth noting that it's something that a lot of people kind of skip over, or they don't think about. But that number gets applied to every single person on your team. So that's 85,525 power for each person on the team. Not just cumulatively, but for each individual person. And it is also, again, worth noting that I only had the 150% smelting bonus card equipped at the time of recording this game. So if we do some simple math, if you had the 200% bonus card equipped, I would have generated 102,630 power for each person. If you have 5 people playing, that's an additional 500,000 power throughout the entirety of the game. You can do so much with 500 extra thousand power. It's ridiculous. And also, if you just had the 100% bonus, that would only be like 68,420 power for each person. I say only, but that's still a hefty chunk of change. When it only costs 36,000 cumulatively to get the Forge and to get it to level 4, and you still get 68,000 420 for each person if you just have the 100% card. It's still worth it. Like, it's a no-brainer. Like, the strategy works wonders. And again, I just want to make sure I preface that this is just this particular match. If you have a Jack that's not as quick or even better, your numbers could be different a little bit. But it's very easy to justify the cost of a level 4 Forge. Even if you have an almost potato Jack, I'd say, you could still make quite a bit of power off of this. And with all that being said, now we kind of have an idea on exactly how beneficial using this Forge strategy is with Jack, because it generates so much power, it's ridiculous, especially if your Jack knows what he's doing. So, would highly recommend using this strategy for you guys. And whoever the Jack player is, I'm not going to lie, just kind of be prepared. This is obviously a very monotonous task. You will probably get very bored very easily. So to all the non-Jack players who are in that match, just, be pretty nice and make sure you thank him a lot, because it is very boring to do this as a Jack player. It gets very tedious after a while. And yeah, and if you guys enjoyed this video, thought it was very informative, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe, because I do want to kind of do more talk pieces like this in the future. And also, let me know down in the comments below, have you guys used this strategy yet? Are you planning on using it? Or what other kind of strategies do you guys have? Because I'm also interested to see what other things that people are coming up with. Also, I do stream Fridays and Saturdays for sure, every Friday and Saturday night. So if you guys want to talk about some more Gears of War strategies, things that you guys use on Horde or even other game modes, drop in and say hi. The link to my Twitch channel will be down in the description below. And a quick shout out to Nero, C4 Goes Bang, and Baki, some of the players who helped me in the footage here that we're showing. I had met these guys on the official Gears of War Discord. There's a lot of cool people on there that you guys can, find groups with if you guys are trying to get to the higher levels, higher difficulties. A lot of great players in there. So I'll have the link for that in the description down below as well. But that is all for now. I'll catch you guys next time. Deuces.